I got pulled over by the police in Mexico, by this guy right here. I'm going to take you through the traffic stop and let you hear what happened via my dash cam. Hi, my name is Don, and welcome to my channel. Let me set the stage, because there are some things that happen before the video starts that I think is important for you to understand why I got pulled over. I was driving on the 1 in Rosarito late at night. This is also the weekend of Baja Beach Fest, so there are a lot of people out, more than usual, probably drinking and driving. At the intersection before the video starts, the cop makes a U-turn in front of me. He pulls all the way over to the right, and he stops and sort of starts to look down. All I see, because it's dark, not well lit, is kind of the cooler on the back of his bike, which makes me think that he is some sort of Uber Eats driver or some sort of delivery driver, and maybe he's lost. So I pull through the stop sign, and I drive past the cop, and I stop at the next stop sign. This is going to be where the video starts, and you'll see the bike cop actually blows through the stop sign a little bit, maybe about one bike length, and then he stops. As I start to pull forward, I notice that he sort of moves his bike a little bit to the left, so I think that he's going to dart out in front of me. I slam on my brakes, and it causes the hood of my car to kind of dip forward a little bit. Let's take a look and see what I'm talking about. You often see police driving with their lights on, but if they get directly behind you and you hear this noise, you're either getting pulled over or they want you to move out of the way. Also, my Spanish is at best. That's a subject for a whole nother video. Just a heads up.
Buenas noches. Muy bien, ¿usted?
Alright, so I have to interrupt for a second. I said this is the first time getting pulled over by a bike cop in Mexico, which it is. But I've done a lot of thinking on how I was going to approach the situation if I ever got pulled over. And all that time that I spent thinking about what I was going to do, how I was going to handle a situation, am I going to do a sovereign citizen? I'm not driving, I'm traveling. All that went out the window as soon as he hit me with the buenos noches, which is good evening. He started taking off his little protective gear over his face so I could actually see his face. And he had a smile, which wasn't a, I got you, I'm going to give you a ticket smile. It was just like a friendly smile. So for whatever reason, I matched his buenos noches with my own buenos noches with the same inflection. Then he hit me with the como andamos, which is like a more friendly way of saying how you doing, or it's like a casual way of saying it. I wouldn't say it to my grandma. She'd probably throw a shoe at me. So in that brief second, I changed my whole game plan and decided, since he was being friendly, I was going to be friendly along with him.
Buenas noches. Muy bien, ¿usted?
Sí, vi mal o estoy bien, que miré un botezón ahí.
¿Dónde?
Vi un botezón. ¿Vi mal?
¿Qué es eso? Botezón.
Alcohol.
No, disculpe, no hable muy bien español.
Cerveza.
No,
¿Qué traes en las piernas que escondiste?
no, nada.
Nada. ¿Qué
No,
vienes
pues-
tomando?
Pues nada,
Seguro.
de veras.
¿Puedes abrir tu puerta? Gracias. ¿A dónde vas?
A recoger unos de mis amigos están ahí en el Baja Beach Fest.
¿Es tu licencia?
Sí,
¿Qué venías tomando? ¿Café?
nada.
¿Nada?
Ahorita no. No, cuando estoy manejando,
¿Sí tomas?
no tomas, porque uno de mis amigos cuando estaba joven se murió así.
No manches.
Ajá.
Dale, pues.
Ok.
Ven.
Early on in the traffic stop, when the cop told me, ¿Cómo andamos?, I replied to him with, Muy bien, usted, which is a very formal way of saying very well or very good, and you. And if you listen to that part of the video again, you can kind of hear the cop not stutter, but he was mid-sentence and he cut himself off and he said, oh, I'm good. And then you can't see it in the video, but he stuck out his hand and he gave me a handshake. My original thought going into a traffic stop was, I'm going to come off kind of a little bit aggressive, hey, why did you pull me over? Da da da, all that nonsense. But I think if I approached it that way in this situation, I would have had a completely different result, would have ended up with a ticket, or, maybe he pulled me out of the car to do a field sobriety test, something like that. But all in all, this traffic stop went really smooth. I'm going to cut myself off there. I kind of went on a tangent talking about really absolutely nothing. But before I go, I do want to say that I do have about 3 or 4 more videos in the works that have taken me a little bit longer to edit than I thought they would. That's why it's taken me so long to even get this video out. But I do appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the subscribers, the people that are saying that some of my videos help them kind of find their way in Mexico. That's actually kind of the reason why I was doing some of these videos to begin with. Again, I appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Oh, and for all you Spanish speakers, can somebody tell me what in the world a botezón is? Because I looked it up, got absolutely nowhere, asked a bunch of my friends that speak Spanish and are from Mexico, and all of them looked at me like I was crazy when I told them botezón.